Because he didn't dare to delay the board's plan to seize power tomorrow, Yunjung decided to endure tonight first. At the same time, he immediately asked the dean of the hospital to promise to pay a lot of money to find some top experts in related fields from the United States, and let them come and try to see if they can be cured by medical means. If they can, that would be the best. When that happens, they don't need to ask the kid, just kill him. If they can't, then this thing is a bit tricky. In order to keep on surpassing children and grandchildren, maybe they actually kneel down for that kid to beg for mercy. Thinking of Charlie's extremely arrogant face, Yunjung felt uncomfortable all over his body. Yang Gang on the side asked in a low voice, "Second brother, for tomorrow's board of directors, won't that kid come too?" FCK. Yunjung felt a little bit in his heart, and his face immediately changed. If that guy comes to the board of directors tomorrow, I am afraid it will be uncomfortable. If he helped Philip suppress us, what would he do? After thinking about it for a long time, he couldn't think of any solution, so he sighed and said, "Now it is meaningless to think about this, and there is no way to think of any way. When the time comes, soldiers will stop them and cover them." Philip just remembered something, and whispered, "Second brother, do you remember that the kid in the eldest brother's family mentioned Fredman from the future company group? That guy came back from abroad some time ago, and he kept looking for opportunities to flatter me and want to engage with us. Click to cooperate. Do you want me to ask him over to ask about the situation?" "Okay." Yunjung said hurriedly, "You can call him now and ask him to come to the hospital to see me." Since leaving Orus Hill in a dingy manner, Fredman spent most of his time seeking medical advice all over the world, hoping to cure himself. He first went to Japan, and then to the United States. He went around for a long time. He found a lot of doctors and spent a lot of money, but he couldn't solve the problem. Over time, Fredman basically gave up in his heart. Fortunately, he was getting older and had children. After giving up treatment, he simply focused on his career. Once a person loses lust and distractions and concentrates on his career, his concentration will increase exponentially. Therefore, Fredman now only wants to make the future company group bigger and make more money, and then use money and material to fill his body and lust. However, in Eastcliff, the Wilson family can only be regarded as a second-rate family, and the gap with the top family is still very large. Fredman wanted to hug a thigh, so he hugged it, and finally got a little relationship with Yangang of the GU family. But even though he tried desperately to kneel and lick Yangang, Yangang looked down on him somewhat, and didn't even think of accepting him as a dog. When he was worried about how to conquer Yangang, he suddenly received a call from him. So he hurriedly connected and said flatly, "Oh, Mr. GU, why are you free to call me?" Yangang asked him, "Old Wilson, are you in Eastcliff?" "I'm here." Fredman said hurriedly, "I haven't left Eastcliff since I came back from the United States." "What is your order, President GU?" Yangang said, "I want to ask you about something, but this matter is more important. Can you come to the GU Group Hospital now? Let's talk better in person." "Yes," Fredman said with a smile. "President GU, wait a while, I'll rush over." "Well, I'll wait for you here." At this moment, Charlie and Philip's family had dinner, and they were dragged by Philip to drink a lot of liquor before returning to the guest room Lennon arranged for him, taking a bath and lying down to rest. At this time, Claire called him and asked him, "Husband, how is your progress in Eastcliff?" Charlie smiled and said, "It's not bad, the overall situation is fairly smooth, and it will be finished in about 3 days soon." "That's good." Claire hummed, and said concerned, "You have to take care of yourself when you are outside. After all, you have never traveled far." Charlie was a little moved in his heart and smiled and said, "My wife, don't worry, I am an adult too, and can take good care of myself. I will rush back when I'm done." "Okay." Claire smiled. "By the way, husband, I have to ask you for something." Charlie asked hurriedly, "Wife, what are you doing so politely with me? Just tell me what's the matter." Claire said, "That's right. Elsa was chatting with me today. She happened to be back in Eastcliff, and her grandmother has her birthday at noon the day after tomorrow. Can you help me buy some gifts to give to her? Birthday gift? Charlie calculated the time, and his business is mainly tomorrow. In the morning, I have to accompany Philip to the GU group to participate in the board of directors, and then go to his parents' grave to pay homage to his parents. However, there is no arrangement for the day after tomorrow. I was thinking about staying the day after tomorrow to see if Goo's affairs can be dusty. Settling, if the dust settles, then I will return to Orus Hill the day after tomorrow. Therefore, the day after tomorrow he was not prepared to leave Eastcliff, and it was not a big problem to drop by to attend the birthday banquet of Elsa's grandmother. However, Charlie felt somewhat uncomfortable. Elsa came to Eastcliff on the same plane with him. She did not say that she would let him go to her grandma's birthday banquet. Then she chatted with Claire about the incident. He guessed that once she told Claire, Claire would definitely do it. Let him go? Charlie didn't really feel anything towards Elsa, but Elsa always thought a little bit carefully, which made him feel a little repulsive.